And here it is. Walter Dragunov 2. And Walter looking a little jacked here. Looking a little lean. Looking some clean.
Yeah, he did look a little trimmer than usual.
And as we expected, it is chaos. They are flying at each other. Dragunov obviously a little bit tinier than Walter, and he's got that bandage on his forehead from a few weeks ago on NXT.
This week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Busted open.
And it doesn't last long on his face.
Oh, no.
It definitely falls off really quickly. And everyone watching is like, when is it going to get cracked open? And when will there be blood? Well, there will be blood. There's a bunch of chops. There's flying headbutts. Walter comes at him for a running cross body and gets caught by Dragunov, who lifts him in the air with this power slam. Just insane. There's mat wrestling. There's arm bars. There's this setup.
Yeah, just them transitioning from each other, going for these like heel hooks and arm bars. Just the way they were working, and everything looked. You'd see the same moves on a Monday night, and it would be we're going to commercial break, but everything was so like hooked in tight. Everything looked painful. The two guys are just selling it like death the whole time.
The spot here is Walter keeps trying to go for chops, but Dragunov is literally catching him before he can chop him. But finally Walter gets him on the top rope and chops him, and he goes flying. It sounds like a gunshot. There's then a powerbomb on the apron. There's then a German back in the ring into a Boston Crab, and it looks like Walter's going for a pile driver, but that gets turned into a back slam from Dragunov. There's then the Constantine special, which is like the spin around in the ropes, turned into a Uranagi, which was a 2 count, which this looked nasty.
Huge swinging Uranagi here.
Not quite as good as Becky Lynch's manhandle slam.
Well, didn't put him away, did
No,
it? Didn't
true.
get the job done.
Yeah. Walter then hits him with a series of chops and boots to the face. It's basically a mugging. It is a murder. It's just chaos. And this is where Ilja fires up. He's hitting elbow strikes and clotheslines and everything. Dragunov's hitting Walter with these chops to the back of the neck. And both of these guys, like I mentioned there was blood. It's their chests that just look like dog food.
Oh, it's like black and blue.
Oh my God. So they're beating the hell out of each other. This is awesome, champs. There's the flying drop kick and senton off the top from Ilja, then the torpedo, which is caught in midair into the sleeper, but he gets out, a torpedo, and then another one, but it's a 2 count. There's then chops. There's a superplex off the top, which looked like both guys just
from
died.
Ilja, yeah.
Holy. There's then power bombs from Walter. There's then a power bomb laying him out, and he looks at the turnbuckle. He goes up top. This is how Walter won the UK title. The power bomb and the splash off the top, but Ilja kicks out and locks in a sleeper of his own onto Walter here. There's then more strikes, killing each other. Strikes, elbows, boots, more chops, the sleeper, and Ilja somehow gets out of it, and Ilja's dead. But he starts hitting these elbows to the back, and Ilja Dragunov puts Walter in his own finishing move, the sleeper hold. After taking those blows and strikes, Walter in the sleeper instantly taps out and new Ilja Dragunov, the UK NXT champion. Holy shit. What a war.
Yeah, this was incredible. Match of the night, match of the weekend, possibly match of the year so far.
Definitely.
This was nuts. They totally delivered in the first match. Having the crowd here was great to like see it with actual people here. The story, just Ilja not giving up and just getting murdered and kicking out of all these callbacks to the other like epic matches Walter's had in this reign, with the different finishes. The counters of the submissions were fantastic, and then even I love Walter just tapping immediately. Like realistically, that's when you're watching a proper fight. A submission isn't held in for very long.
Right. Like
you know right away, this is going to break my arm. This is going to break my neck. Whatever. You tap. You don't wait and try and fight and wait. Tap, tap, tap. So it kind of added to the believability of this. Ilja had his number. He was just attacking that neck at the end with those vicious chops and forearms to set up for this sleeper. This was awesome. This was so good, and I'm going to put it on again to watch very soon.
Yeah, we're probably going to watch this later tonight after doing this show, because it's honestly one of those matches I got to watch it back. We did a watch along with this, and we were joined by a friend of the show, Dickie Bird, and he was going nuts, and our Twitch chat was going nuts. It's something I have to watch back. It was It was a war. Like, these guys just put on something, some beautiful symphony of violence is what this was. It's just like chops. And yeah, Walter, if you know enough, you know Walter's this badass. But Dragunov, man, he is like just this bat out of hell, this tornado, this rocket. They need to put the rocket on him.
Strong as well, the way he was throwing Walter around at points.
Damn, this guy is hot. And now as the UK champion, the title reign of what, like fucking over almost 2 years. Like, we saw him win this at Takeover in 2019 in New York, Brooklyn. Yeah, just insane. So yeah, a new direction for the NXT UK title, and I could have seen this going either way because Walter's epic reign, but definitely the right guy to do it.
It also kind of makes the Pete win make a little bit more sense. Ilya's the champion, and he's already got a challenger lined up in Pete Dunne because he's got to win over him. And that's something I wouldn't mind seeing again. So
yeah, definitely.
It kind of makes that... It was still baffling booking, but it's nice. Like, Dragunov's won this title, and we kind of know the direction we're going in right away.
Yeah. This match is awesome. Go watch this match. Go watch it again. Definitely we'll be talking about it for the rest of the year. But instantly the match of the week. Instantly the match of the weekend. All that stuff. Just wow. This Dragunov kid's great. Where does Walter go? He lost. Does he go to main roster? Does he fight people like Bobby Lashley and stuff?
Yeah, that's on him. Does he want to move to the States? He's always been pretty against that. Because
obviously I want that Walter Joe match. So losing the UK title means he could go after the NXT title, and that's instantly next Takeover. Just book it. Just go. Fuck it. We have this now. Stay here for a month, and we'll make a Takeover 37, whatever. And this is the match, and let's go. Like, just do it.
It's possible.
Just do it. And Dragunov,
I can't help you.
You got to do it.
I can't.
You got to. I also in a fantasy world, Dragunov versus Darby, because they're both insane.
Yeah.
Dragunov would take his head off, I think.
Yeah.
And Darby would then put it back on and be like, bring it. But yeah, great match. I absolutely love this.
Yeah.
These guys killed each other. Beautiful. Rematch of the year.